Morning, peeps. Happy Thursday. Almost a Friday. Almost a Friday. Oh, what a day. Today we're talking about doubt. Today we're talking about doubt. This topic or this word appeared in my brain this morning, and we're gonna pray that the Holy Spirit illuminates whatever it is I'm supposed to say about doubt. Give me 1 second. Okay. So doubt. Um, a lot of times I come on, I think, here and I share with you all the rosy view of all that is happening in life. And sometimes I come on after I'm going through something or while I'm in the midst of something, maybe, and speak really quickly on other things that are going on. But I think as we think about doubt, or as I think about what the Holy Spirit wants me to say about doubt, it it brings to mind fear. Fear. Um, Doubt for me comes into play when I've got a lot of big ideas, and I know that the ideas are given to me from God. And sometimes they're just dreams, and they're easy to just say, I'm dreaming, and I'm going to go along with it. And God will illuminate for me everything that He needs for me to see. Sorry, y'all, I keep pausing because my contact lens is bothering me. But I was saying that God will illuminate everything He wants me to see, so I can kind of just go along with it. And as I'm going along, I'll see things happening and moving that clearly show to me that this dream or whatever it is that God gave me is going to come to fruition. And so that's a lot. It's a lot easier to follow. But then sometimes, and that's kind of where I am right now, I get these really big tasks, and they involve other people, and I get a little bit nervous, I guess is the word, about how best to implement them, how best to get people on board. Um, and then that doubt starts to seep in. And like I said, as I've been thinking about doubt this morning, the word that has come to mind is actually fear. Not doubt like, oh, I don't know if this is going to happen or I'm not sure, but just fear of the unknown, fear of um, rejection, fear of being wrong, making a mistake, um, fear of being misunderstood. There's just all of these other emotions that are coming to pass um, that show up in my mind as doubt. Um, and I want to break free of that. I want to break free of it. And I can hear myself, old me, speaking so confidently and so boldly and so bravely about all that God has planned. And then I think about myself now and I'm just like, I'm scared about that. Nervous about that. I'm not sure about that. And it's like, God, what's the difference? Like what happened? What happened? Why am I feeling doubt or fear? Um, and I think first and foremost, I want to get it right. There have been so many times where I've gotten it wrong that it's kind of like I want to get it right. I think the past year has been a lot of me just hearing something and jumping in and going and saying, I trust you, God, go. And then somewhere along the lines, I or someone else gets in the way of God's plan and it doesn't work out as I thought it was supposed to work out. Has anyone, like, anything fatal happened? No. Like, have I been able to pick up and keep going? Absolutely. Have I been able to learn lessons from those mistakes? Of course. So, why I would take those instances and now turn it into doubt and fear about doing anything else, I don't know. And I said I want to break free of it. I told you all that there were a couple things on my mind, I think yesterday. that I wanted to do, and I was a little bit nervous about doing them. But by the end of our conversation, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it." I didn't do it. I did run out of time, but it's also been on my mind, and I just like have been like, I'm still not sure. And even this morning, I've been thinking about it. Like, okay, I gotta get it done. I gotta start here. I know where to start. I know what to do. I know what to say. I know what the things are, but I'm still hesitant about getting it done. And even thinking about this, not let us to my sis, the love life and letters to my sis. I haven't shared that with anyone in my life besides my immediate family, and it's like, why? I told myself it was because I just wanted to get it out into the world, and I didn't want to have to worry about, any judging, anyone feeling like they needed to support or anything like that. I just wanted to do what God said, and He never told me to go tell the whole world about it necessarily, but um, it hasn't really come up, and I'm just now sitting with that and asking myself, is that also fear and doubt seeping into His plans? And if I am falling into the plans of the enemy, what does that mean for my work? What does that mean for my heart? How am I postured? I think I don't know if this is was in one of the videos that didn't have any sound, but I talked a little bit about the trials of being set apart. Um, it's a lot. A lot comes with it. I know we glorify it, and I know we celebrate it, and we should. By all means, we absolutely should know that we are set apart as God's children. But it's a lot that comes with it, and I don't hear enough about the commitment, the sacrifice, these moments of truth where you got to sit yourself down and say, hey girl, hey, you let fear into your heart. You got doubt in God's plans. We got a problem. Yeah, doubts. So, sisters, we're going to be praying against the spirit of doubt. We're going to be praying against the spirit of fear because we know that our Father did not place us here with any of those traits within us. He did not intend for us to be sitting around fearful. He did not intend for us to be sitting around doubting our actions, doubting Him, doubting what He has said to us, doubting the promises that He's made to us. That's not what He intended for our life. And if that is what we are feeling, if that is what we are experiencing, then there's a problem. And the only way to solve it is to go back to God, go back to our Father, talk to Him about it, be open and honest with ourselves, open up our hearts, and allow Him to come in and just fix it. That was me doing God. He's coming every which way, getting it out of the way. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go pray, and I hope that I can, with all my heart, get started working on these big ideas that are in my head, and that this spirit of doubt and fear that is currently trying to cloud over my heart will be gone. And I can continue to rest in the boldness and the confidence that my Father has instilled within me. And I could get some stuff done, not for me, but for His kingdom, for His people, for Him. And little old me could just disappear into the background and let God's work be done. So that's my prayer for today. Please, 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 sis, keep me in your prayers. You know exactly what to pray for me. And please let me know how I can pray for you. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.